Hello, folks. Jared coming here once again. I'm talking to you today about Nebraska basketball. Normally here for football commentary only, but man, I just got up this morning and it was 11 o'clock on a Saturday, so it kind of felt like Husker football day, to be honest with you. And so I'm tuning in the Nebraska versus Ohio State game, and man, they just played terrible. They they didn't play together. Not one time it seemed like if we got a rebound, it was lucky. Not one time did they, show any hustle or attitude or testicular fortitude, I guess you would say, to try and outmuscle or outmatch the opponent and oppose their will a little bit to go out and get this win. It was just really bad. So I guess I'm here talking to you today about whether we should fire Tim Miles. And my opinion after the Michigan State game was absolutely not. We played a Michigan State game very close. It was just kind of due for us to lose at home after about 20 straight home wins. But man, after this Rutgers and Ohio State, we got 3 games in a row, and this has been Tim Miles' most talented team he's ever had. We went from earlier in the year going against Clemson on the road, getting that win, getting a big win at Indiana on the road, winning at home against Creighton for Tim Miles' first win against Creighton since he's been here. And then today, first the Rutgers debacle, no effort really shown in that game, and then today also. And Tim Miles, said it. He's like his team's playing soft, but in the end, that is on him. I mean, he's got all this talent. He needs to know how to mold it, get it to play with intensity, with effort, and get those players to come together and show the effort that's needed in Big Ten play, because this year with so many good Big Ten teams, Nebraska's going to be one of the ones on the outside looking in. Now, I say that, if it was the decision was made today, I would have to say you would have to say it's time to go in another direction. But I also say that crazier things have happened. They could turn this thing around if they just come together, do a little change to the game plan, change your focus and intensity, realize what's at stake. They could go on a good run. So, barring any great run where they actually make the tournament, I think Tim Miles has to go. And I haven't been until today one of those people. I've been saying Tim Miles should stay all along because he did build this team that is one of the best, most talented teams we've had in a really long time, probably since the mid 90s. So, I hate to say that, but I guess it's time to move on. And I hope that somebody like Teron Lou or somebody with some Nebraska ties and some care for the program can come back and try and re-energize and rebuild because after this year we're losing a lot. It's not going to be pretty next year, no matter who takes over or if Miles is here. So it might be just a good time to refresh because otherwise Miles is just going to look even worse next year, and I quite honestly would feel bad for him because next year could be rough with the players we're losing. So might be time just to start anew. Go Big Red. We'll see you at the spring game for football.